What the hell is going on? Oh, what the hell is that? That is definitely like a servant of Abaddon, isn't it? That supports my theory from the last episode, an eyeless hammer. A vessel. Did I not have like a sword that did extra damage against vessels? I'm pretty sure I did, but I probably can't do it. Oh, we do have Slaying Vessel on the one I have equipped. The Last Blade of the White Forge. But 2 of them. And they are immune to a lot of things. Let's see how things go.
Worth it.
Oh, they have a lot of HP at least. And poor Tumac took a big hit right there. Let's try to even the playing field. First off, I want to get down a Moonwell in my melee range right here. You might want to mark this guy for extra bonuses to accuracy. Tumac is down already. Barely injured. Jesus. You want to do a second wind. You've taken a lot of damage already.
This is getting no.
This thing isn't doing.
Oh, Jesus. That explains the name. The hammer.
Almost.
We might be able to take this guy out pretty quick. But I want to see if I can do some spells on them. Let's see, so their physical reflex is 82, mind, whatever that is, I guess. I feel like I should be able to do something here. I mean, I could do, let's see, this. 33%. That is the same thing. Those attack... the mind stat, or whatever that is. I forget the names right now. So maybe try to just keep debuffing. All of these are on cooldown. Do I have any debuffs left? Pierce damage and hobbling. That won't do much. Allies gain a protective wooden skin. Yes.
Let's try that again. Let's. Woo!
And then you want a spear shift. Oh, you just took a lot of damage, so I want to heal up again. Do another Moonwell.
Let's try that.
You want to do a second wind. And then not a stunning blow, but a swift strikes.
This is getting no.
Come on, Sahua, get back up. One is down. That's great. Now that Alana is in her wolf form, we should be taking them down pretty quickly. Jesus Christ, what were those? As the last Magefolk falls, a tide of essence sweeps through the ether. It washes over you and you find yourself in the memories of the Eyeless. Maybe that giant hand, which is probably Abaddon, forged these guys? I think the vision we had before was of something similar to these being forged. The hulking creatures surround you, their sinews-wrapped skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway. A glow with a dim ambient light. Steel flashes as the eyeless shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. And in the echo and rumble, you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream. The harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many eyeless are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to say how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead, you see a glint of light. It might be an exit. Already, however, the vision is starting to fade. The exit seems like it's a bad way to go. I want to investigate more of the chamber. You push past the lumbering eyeless and cling to the wilting shreds of the vision. The cavern broadens before you. It swells with echoes until you hear a growling, grounding sound of the eyeless all around. You pull yourself onto a glowing crystalline outcropping and survey the expanse of blunt heads and piston arms. There aren't scores of them. There are hundreds. The vision ends, returning you to the frozen and blood-churned mud of the fort.
You don't mess around when you make enemies, do you?
Wait till I tell Kalu and the kids about that.
I mean, the Ondra guys that we've been hearing about, they had the Eyeless. And now these are called the Eyeless Hammers, but they are clearly the makings of Abaddon. So maybe the servants of Ondra have like stolen something from Abaddon's temple? From the White Forge? That's why they invaded? And that's how they're making more of these. Or maybe Ondra and Abaddon are teaming up against a bigger threat. Which could be me. I don't know. Something. There must be something that they are trying to get rid of. Or it's just world domination. Oh, warp up. Yay, another pet. Let's see how that looks. Only you can equip pets. Where are you, buddy? Ah, there he is. I'm gonna keep him. Have all of these guys been cleared out now? By the Eyeless? Probably. But that gives us clear loot opportunities. Beer, yay!
I've got it.
Wait, I don't have... Oh, the Devil Karok. Darn it. I don't even have anyone with good mechanics now. That is a problem. Can I bash it? I haven't actually tried that. No. Well, crap. I might have to level up someone's mechanics.
Yeah?
Does anyone even have any mechanics? 0, 0, 0, 0. So our best mechanics right now is 1.
Hey.
Great. Maybe I'll have to get the devil in here somehow.
Good.
But I do want to get Maneha's quest done before we finish the game. A letter home. Coins from Star... Right, whatever. Let's not do that. Alright. So I think we should be heading back to... Oh, the entrance is out there. We should be heading back to Stalwart and check that out. Maybe they've heard something. What does this quest say? Travel to the Abbey of the Full Moon. Yes. Find out how to call off the army. Let's check in with Stalwart. See how they are doing. Maybe that guy who was preaching about the army can help us. Also, I'm hoping someone has seen where this army came from. That would be pretty good. So, the preacher guy was over here, right? On this cliff. Darian! Darian notices you and his eyes bulge in surprise. He looks from side to side and holds a finger to his lips.
The others made it back from the fort thanks to you. All except for that fanatic. But you know all about her.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you about that if you haven't... You don't know. You might be a spy. You should choose your people more carefully.
Don't I know it? But what I really want to know is about those... creatures.
You and me both.
The others saw him in the snow. Magfolk with arms like maces, they said. And dead by your hand.
They're the army I came to stop.
Awakening the White Forge wasn't enough of a challenge?
He clears his throat and runs his hand along patchy stubble.
I can't tell the rest of Stalwart about them. Not until we know more. The superstitious ones will call it a bad omen. Another example of the ill us Outlanders have brought. At least you got rid of the raid Sarens. That's one thing folk can rally around.
Yay! We did something good. Now while we're here, remember, we've heard some whispers. Oh, I talked to you? Run for mayor, they said. It's an easy job, they said. Oh, this is the new mayor. I should have stayed in the mines. A Alana, what brings you back to Stalwart? You're always welcome here. How's Stalwart doing these days? We're rebuilt. The Western Palisade is fixed and some fancy merchant set up shop where Kidi's home used to be. We've also got a proper temple to Abaddon again. Never understood why the Ondrites stuck around Stalwart in the first place. Well, because they have a sister temple somewhere in the mountains. Was that about a negotiation? There's a group of merchants from this Defiance Bay interested in a trade agreement with Stalwart. Their representative Nesta is staying at the Graf's Rest. I've been avoiding her because I have zero experience with treaties and contracts and all that. I was a miner, not a diplomat. Maybe you could talk to her on my behalf. As mayor, I'll give you full authority to negotiate on Stalwart's behalf. Sure. I'm very persuasive when I want to be. But I wanted to check out the mines. Rumblings about something going on in here. I want to make sure everything's cool. Everything good here?
No, please! You've got the wrong man! I don't remember any of this!
Quiet! We'll get the truth out of you soon enough. Take him away!
Why are you shouting, lady? You look like a Namawa. A stern-faced woman approaches you. Her already impressive frown is only emphasized by her slight underbite. She folds her arms. Be careful where you wander. These mines are still crawling with all sorts of pests. We haven't been able to clear them out yet. Of course, you have experience with that sort of thing, I hear. Guess we have you to thank for opening the battery. I gotta admit, I haven't been here before. Even in part 1. Maybe it was blocked off or something, but I never even went in here. I'm Ismay, the foreman. We've been keeping busy around here since the battery's fires were lit. A little busier than I'd like sometimes. What's going on here? Things are hard enough around here with the local wildlife. Last thing we needed was to deal with a murder of all things. Murder tends to be inconvenient. Folks in Stalwart have their share of feuds and arguments, but this is something else. You probably saw Gamel being carted off, found by the body of another miner, Sameth. We've lost quite a few miners recently. Most just vanished. Sameth's the first corpse to stick around. We may have caught Gamel, but we haven't been able to find their bodies. You know, if anyone can help us put this all to rest, it's you. I'd like to be able to give these miners' families some answers, even if it's bad news. What do you know about the victim? Poor Sameth. His body's up the tunnel to the east. People say you got a knack for making sense of corpses. Like the Dinrid Row sort, right? I'll look into it. I appreciate the help. We certainly need it. Yeah. So to the east, which should be up here. I should probably go talk to Gamel as well. Can I loot this? I can. Consider it my fee for investigating the murder. Oh, we get rumblings. That's always great. Sameth's body's laid out cleanly. You can see that his throat has been torn out and his face has deep scratches in it. His hands are stained in light yellow. Oh, a Zorip. Right next to the guards. Now would be a great time for some insects. Come on. Right there. You two go for the caster in the back. Thank you.
Francis!
That was quite easy. I'm okay with that.
All right, then.
That is a lot of crap. I'll take it, though. Oh, they killed a guard. Or two. So, there were yellow stuff under the fingernails. So that probably rules out a human. Probably something yellow.
You see Gamel?
How could I miss it? Looks like he went swimming in Samuth's blood.
Blazes. Never would have pegged him for a freak.
Let's see if Gamble saw anything. It's fairly clear why Gamble is under suspicion. His face is splattered with blood. His hands are bound, but you can see blood and scraps of flesh under his fingernails. Gamble's posture is hunched, and tears have dug tracks through the layer of gore on his face. You find yourself the target of pleading expression the moment you're in sight. I have some questions for you. Please, it's like I told them. I don't know what happened. I can't remember a thing. There's no way I could have done that to Samuth. If you're innocent, I'll do my best to prove it. Thank you, thank you. That's all I'm asking for, it's a chance. I didn't do this. I don't deserve what they'll do to me. What questions did you have? What's the last thing you can remember? Tarek shaking me awake. I was on the floor. Samuth was curled up nearby and he was dead. That's all. There's hours just gone out of my head. Who's Tarek? He handles construction in the tunnels. There was a cave-in to the north, and he and the others have been working on clearing it for a while now. He must have been grabbing supplies for the crew when he found me. What do you do? A dragsman. Load the cart. Yeah, alright. Haven't lived in this dollar long. Where are the other miners? Nobody knows where they've gone. I believe you. Yes. I don't think he's guilty so far. Either he's been controlled by something, or something like tampered with his memories to make him forget seeing the real culprit. Let's check out up here before we head down. I mean, the body didn't have something yellow. It can't be like gold or something, right? Why did you lock the crystal away? What? Someone must have the crystal. Where is it? Is this Tarek? Need something? We're trying to get this place cleared out. What are you doing in here anyway? I'm not gonna tell him about Gamble yet. I'm looking into the recent disappearances. Can I ask you a few questions? He might deny involvement with Gamble. Huh. Glad someone's finally taken an interest in what's been going on around here. Sure, ask away. Has anyone from your crew gone missing? Not a one. Guess we've been lucky. One of your workers was acting a little strangely. Noticed that, have you? I think it's something to do with sulfur. Oh, that explains it. That's yellow-ish. After they've sent to fetch it back from the east mines, they all come back a little off. Caught some of them wandering in circles, talking to themselves. Didn't seem to last once they were outside the mines. Samuth's hands had yellow stains on them. It's probably sulfur. Samuth's a sulfur miner. Worked on the east side of the mines. Probably got it all over his hands. No big mystery there. Where did you find Gamel? To the east. Alright. The eastern mines seem to be the site of a lot of trouble. My guess? It's gas, bubbling up from underground. Coming out with the sulfur, messing with people's heads. New guy once got a lungful. He decided to shuck off all his clothes and run hollering through the tunnels. We all got an eyeful, but at least he didn't hurt anyone. Be careful if you head over there. Scylla uses constructs for digging, and they double as guards. Just give her a heads up you're on the way, maybe. What's Scylla's job? I have her picking out some potential sites for new tunnels at the moment. Otherwise, she wrangles the constructs mostly these days. Her aim's to have the constructs do most of the dangerous stuff. You'd have to ask her how she's getting on with that. I never liked those things anyway. Alright. Guess we're heading down into the dark to the eastern tunnels. Hopefully we'll be safe from the fumes. Maybe. Let's check it out. Is there gonna be like a... Oh, hello. An ice troll. Oh, and you guys over there. I want to take care of it. Can I reach you from here? I hope so. I can. Great.
This thing isn't doing it.
You guys take care of the front lines while I take care of this guy. One or two shots more. That takes care of that. Thank you, Palagina. That helped a lot. No, no, no. Don't go off on your lonesome again. We know what happened last time. Oh, Dragon's Maw Shield! Yay! We got Fear Aura! Awesome! So people around him will get feared. Killed 10 enemies. That's really easy. Or with it. That's not that easy.
Hey.
If I don't have like Shield Bash or something. Do I even have Shield Bash or something like that? We'll have to see how that works. But it seems like everyone leveled up. That's amazing. What do we have over here? Ooh, one of the bodies. Miner's note. A set of fragmented notes is scribbled almost illegibly on a scrap of parchment. Tunnels. Remember lamp. Keep hand on right wall whole way. Watch for spiders. Oh, spiders. Why does it always have to be spiders? Let's level these guys up before we head out. You are gonna get more in athletics. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some mechanics on Alana. Get her up to snuff. And fighter ability. Unbending. 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time. That's pretty good. Discipline Barrage. That's also pretty good. Guardian Stance. That's pretty good as well. Friendly Aura. Is that a mode? What mode do I have now? Oh, I did done. I wanted to do exit. Crap. Well, I guess we got Guardian Stance. So this one does engagement targets. Well, I screwed up on him. Palangina, you want to get... What are you going to get? More athletics? No. I think you're going to get some stealth. Maybe 2 points in survival. Paladin abilities. Liberating Exhortation. Hostile effects suspended. That could be pretty good, like a Dispel. I'm gonna do that, I think. Aegis of Loyalty. Okay, so if someone gets Charmed or Dominated, they have a lot less accuracy against Palagina. That's pretty cool. But I think I want this Dispel. Next. Done. Manaha wants to talk, we'll save that for later. Zahua, I want to get you some stealth. Turning Wheel. Plus 5% burn damage per wound. Passive. Or move speed. So these fist ones seem to be passives. Target weakened. For melee critical hits. Medical critical hits. Passive Fortitude Reflex. When a hostile effect expires. Soul Mirror. 50% chance to reflect. That's pretty damn cool. But I think we're gonna do 5% burn damage per wound. Yeah. Because I don't micromanage him a lot in combat, he regenerates a lot of wounds by himself. So getting like 2 or 3 wounds will get me 15% more burn damage. Pretty good. Alana. I'm thinking you're gonna get 3 mechanics. Sure. Ooh, and a level 4 spell. Oh, that's so that can become one of my per encounter. I think Moonwell is a good choice for the healing. And did the defense. Pretty good. I'll take it. And we got some new spells as well. Tornado. Can't wait to get that. A Fire Stag. Avenging Storm. Can't wait to check those out. And Sagani. You are gonna get Survival. Actually, do I even get... After the 6th rank, the previously earned bonuses become more powerful in the same order. So, at 10, I get... what is that? The accuracy bonus? Versus creature type. So that's pretty good. Let's save the next 5 points. Swift aim. That is a modal. I don't want that. More passive to Itumak maybe. Maybe get some defense on him. He's been doing not that great. But that's only AoE attacks. Predator Sense. Plus 50% damage. I mean, I could also just get Ignore Itumak. Like this one. Whenever the ranger or her animal are knocked out, the partner gets a buff. That sounds great. I want that. Done. Alright. So next up we are gonna continue exploring this mine and see who is killing these miners and why. However, that is gonna be a tell for another day. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.